I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of Python programming. In this session, I am going to discuss most important questions and answers from the module number 4. Also, I found these questions are already repeated in the previous year question papers and it is applicable for all the university. Still, I focus this particular video, especially for like VTU, KTU, all the universities. So moving on to the discussion, the first question is, what is a zip file? Explain zip file. Okay. So in Python programming, what is the role of zip file? Zip file is a compressed archive file format that supports lossless data compression. So while compressing, the data should not be lost. So you are keeping all the individual files in the zip format to minimize the lossage of data as well as you are reducing the size. Okay, so you are going to compress using the file, a particular file format, which is actually a lossless format, I can say. It is widely used for like a bundling. Also, it is like a compressed file formats. So zip file come from the fact that which will multiple file will be clubbed together and it will be in the single format. Suppose there are hundred of subfiles. If I send the hundred of subfiles separately, I may lose the any one of the file by mistake. To overcome that, we are going to perform zip file format. It's a accepted format actually. Sometimes you'll be receiving the data in the form of zip file only. So zip module. So what is the importance of zip module in Python? So importance of zip module in Python. Zip file module is a which provide the tool to create, then reading, writing, appending, and a list of zip file. The meaning of zip file module is to perform the following operation: creating, reading, writing, appending, and reading the zip file. All the operations are concerning with respect to zip file module. If you want to deal with any operation with respect to zip file, you please import the zip file module first. You can use it for compressing and decompressing the file. Also directory, both files and directory, both are possible, right? So this is regarding the zip file module, the importance of zip file module, why it is required, I have explained. Okay, you can explain the example very briefly. So by the way, there is one program. So first of all, you have to import zip file. Of course, we require another module called OS module. Later, you can perform the operation. Okay. So suppose I want to I need to mention the input and output path I need to mention. Then I need to open the file and I need to go for like a writing mode. That also I can mention. Then I need to perform the for loop. Later on, I'll be using like a joining. So joining two files I can use for like a os.path.join. Okay, then the new name will be achieved actually. Later on, I'll be going for like a zip dot write. Okay, so I'll be performing the writing operation. So you have to for example, input folder path is here. We have the output folder path is also available. Then I need to combine, right? So it will become a zip format. I can perform the writing operation. Okay, write operation. This program gives the write operation. Also this gives an idea about how to perform the zip file module. Importance of zip file module. So a brief explanation I have given to you. So you can check out once. So here it is very clear that, just a moment. First of all, we require the OS and zip file module. Okay, a zip module is the following operations can be done like os.walk input folder. So this generate the function generate the file names in a directory tree by walking top down through the directory tree. Similarly, the second function like the os.path.join, this function construct the full path of each file and directory tree. That's what exactly happening here. So this is regarding the zip file module and importance of zip file module and a simple program also we have explained in a glance. Similarly, another important question is, what do you mean by debugging? Explain the debugging in Python. So debugging in Python refers the process of identifying and fixing the errors or bugs in the Python programming. So bugs can manifest like a syntax error, logical error, or runtime errors, or like the debugging process involves systematically finding and correcting the issues. That is actually called debugging. So finding out the error is very important, spotting out the error, and that has to be cleared. Otherwise, we cannot run the program. So this is regarding the debugging. You may get a 3 or 4 marks question. What is debugging? You can give the example. Another question is explain the debugging tools in Python programming. So we have the checklist. First one is actually a simple one, print statement. Second one is debugger. Another one is integrated development environment. Short form is IDLE, logging and assertion. So these are the different type of debugging tools. It may ask for essay type question. Explain the debugging tools in Python. Or individually they may ask like what is IDEs, what is logging, what is assertion. Like that also you can expect a question in the university examination. Not only university examination, you may get a question in the interview also. So first statement regarding the debugging is print statement. It is one of the simplest debugging technique. It insert the print statements in the code to display the values or variables. The flow of execution at a different point of view, you can make use of print statement. So for example, x is a variable. I have stored the value. Then the value of x, you can mention the value of x. So the output screen, it will be displayed as 10. Okay, it is a simple way of like a debugging tool. Second one is called a debugger. Okay, here Python comes with a built-in debugger module that is called a PDB. So that is called a Python debugger. So you can insert the breakpoint in your code and run it as an interactive mode using the PDB module. Okay, so that is the importance of like a debugger. Second one. Moving on to one of the example of debugger that is given here. So you can use the PDB module. Then you are going to define a new function, then store the variable, then storing another variable y, then result is equal to x plus y. I'll be performing the addition operation. You are going to call the define function once again so that you will be able to get the result. So another one is actually called IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. It is one of the most popular debugging tools such as Node, by Jupyter Notebook, then IDE, then VS Code, etc. Those who belong to ID, like IDs. Okay, it will perform like a step-by-step execution, and the line-by-line execution will be done so that the spotting of the error will be taken place. Other one is actually called a logging. Logging module allow you to log the messages at a different levels of severity. Okay, that's a specialty of the logging module. So using the logging module, you will come to know the severity of this particular programming. There is one example which is given for you. Even using the assertion statement, you will come to know whether the statement is true or not. That is called the assertion statement. You can use the assertion statement. Okay, assert x greater